Welcome back. Congratulations to SK Telecom T1 K, who are leaving All-Stars Paris 2014 without a single loss. They went 9-0, and fact of the matter is, they simply outclassed all of their opponents, from individual play to team decision-making to rotations. They simply had a better performance. As the resident Korean on the table, Monty, how do you think they looked?
I think they looked great. I mean, it's refreshing to see them. I think they've been playing better here than they have, for the most part, in Korea. But I think it is a bit disturbing, and I think it shows that before Worlds, it's going to take a lot for the Western teams to kind of catch up at this point. Just looking at the standings, yes, SKT is playing in Masters, but the KT Bullets and SK Telecom T1 K are effectively playing for 7th and 8th place in terms of circuit points for this season, and both of these teams have gone undefeated at the last 2 international tournaments. So it's a lot of work to be done, but at the same time, it's great that the teams all got practice against them. They're going to take this international experience back. You learn a lot more by losing than you do by winning. So hopefully we can see some better games, closer games at Worlds.
And this is definitely one of the ways forward for the Western teams, playing against the Korean teams in these international tournaments. Get some practice, see what they do, and then take it back home. Maybe try and improve it yourself, show it to some of the other teams in your region. And then, of course, we talked about it so many times. We need coaches, we need analysts, we need people, we need better people around the teams to help them. We need better dedication for the teams in the Western world. And I think actually Cloud9, credit to them in this tournament, they're really showing what hard work does. And
I agree.
They have Charlie, who's the analyst, who's really, really good, and the people around them, Dan Din and Jack, of course, around them in Cloud9. There's a lot of people helping them out. CLG doing the same thing now. And these two teams are really what the rest of the Western region should look at.
Well, we'll have to see if they can make that count. One thing that I do want to highlight is just some of the numbers that SKT have actually put together for us. If you compare their KDAs, it is a fairly generic number, but 5.68 KDA. It was the highest out of anyone here at All-Star Paris. The next team was, in fact, OMG, down at 3.3. Some others, just to, again, highlight some of the individual players. In this series, Faker had an average CS at 10 minutes of 97 across the 3 games. Put that into contrast against Si Young, who had destroyed many of the other mid laners at this tournament. He was in 70 CS. I mean, you've got all of these statistics and numbers that you can look at, and as we've said, at the end of the day, it just feels like SKT are on a completely other level. Freak?
They're individually performing consistently at an extremely top level, right? Like 100 minutes at 10 minutes is like something that regular dudes like me and even regular pros will get occasionally. But the fact that he went through an entire tournament against the world's best, got kills in his lane, roamed to other lanes and killed other people, and is still getting about 10 CS a minute consistently is phenomenally strong. Well,
we'll come back to Crepo in just a moment. We do actually have to throw ourselves over to the arena where Shox is standing